What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between these road warriors and our home team. Leading them, as always, their head coach. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Greg Zuerlein to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield now from the gun. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
It's a gain of 5.
Tucker now in motion right. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
85, George Kittle. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48.
Baker throwing again. It's him on the end route. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
Running for the marker with Williams. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. This is going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. Outright, Corley makes the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Complete to George Kittle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mayfield to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Trey Tucker. Incomplete.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives him a 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To C.D. Lamb. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9.
Baker now off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and run here. It's Singletary. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Singletary. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Team 7. Visitors nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First down, here's Tua. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Big gain has him across the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. A gain of 30.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Here he goes, third and long. Tagovailoa's hits, the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Under the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Now this offense getting set to work here. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. We'll start the drive with Singletary. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. Holds around and he's got space. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, this is Singletary. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield will look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Another first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Mayfield now from the gun. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Singletary. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Slot man in motion left. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Rose caught. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 3.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
York knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
2 and out from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Quick slant into the hands of Corley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Complete to Malachi Corley. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
The 43-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's 2 on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running left is Mixon. Gets it to the 15. And they take this in for the score.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game.
10. Visitors 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The home team, and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Mayfield from the gun. 3rd down. Jump pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going again. It's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They send him left out of the slot. Baker now off the play fake. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. They give up the gut to Singletary. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Hands Cup once more. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
York knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He lofts it deep right side. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring it.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams, and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. LeBron's medals a punt.
It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They're on the counter with Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Complete to Malachi Corley.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. Complete to Xavier Worthy. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Zuerlein puts it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalize on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. On the counter, Singletary. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
The offense getting set to go. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Complete to Joe Mixon. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And a first down.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2 and out from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. It is cut left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
And he's in for the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes and their want to run it right down their throat.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The home teams and Devin Singletary back out on offense. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30.
So we're through 3 here. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Toss play, Swift. It's a race down the right side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a first down.
Blitz coming, Tua. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound D.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys drive their lead to 11. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense to the line. Here we go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Try it now with Singletary. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Christian Watson. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Finds the football outside. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now Tagovailoa to throw. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Kate, absolutely 2 things couldn't happen there. A turnover and losing yardage to set up an even tougher now 3rd and goal. Now the options, well, they're a little bit more limited. I'll tell you this. You better protect that ball and yardage at all cost.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Back at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion left.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Making the call himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another
First down. Here's Baker. Now he takes it. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another first down. 1st down and goal.
Here's Singletary. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Mayfield now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Desperation time here. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
A 6-yard pickup.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. On 3rd down, here's Swift. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. The home teams and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Baker now. Escapes the defender. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
A gain of 9 yards.
And they're down to 34 seconds as he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll send him over right. Mayfield will look to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he can't get the first, but he does get out of bounds. Now they're up against it. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A gain of 6. Complete to Trey Tucker.
And that's spiked with 6 seconds left to play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing. Baker. And he's tackled for a short gain. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.